after 52 days of the Telangana Road Transport Corporation unions being on strike, they announced that they are withdrawing their strike and asked employees, almost 50,000 of them, to go back to duties today in the morning. But when the drivers, conductors and others tried to go to the depots, they were heavily armed, police were put there, and in fact the RTC MD had issued a press release saying that they are not to come to these depots, that they are going to be policed, and that the temporary drivers would continue because the government is in no mood at all to take back these employees. Civil society organizations have in fact come together to say that they are supporting the employees. I have with me Mr. Kodandram sir. You were part of the Telangana struggle as well, and afterwards all of you have been talking about this RTC thing. The Chief Minister, the government seems to be in no mood to take the 49,000 employees back. What is the way forward now?
There is a court order which can be a useful framework. In fact, it is only after the court gave its order, the workers have decided to call off the agitation. They told the government that it is a useful framework to address all the issues. It gives two suggestions. Number one, the workers who are on strike should be taken back. The court makes it very clear that those who are on strike should not be treated as people who left the job. They are the ones who are trying to fight for better living, working conditions.
The government in its statement actually says that the High Court has said the order must go to the issue must go to the Labour Commissioner, and therefore we are not going to take the employees back. Are you saying there are written orders which say that these employees need to go back, and also whether the strike is legal or illegal?
No, the court made it abundantly clear that the argument that it is illegal is incorrect, and no such statement should be ever made by any officer, and if there are any existing ones, it should be ignored. Number two, it also said if ever the workers want to come back and resume their duties, they should be taken back. It is not an order, but court has given a guideline. Court said that as an ideal employer, within the legal constitutional framework, the government must address it at the earliest and take them back into their duties. Otherwise, the court used the word, it would result in not only a problem for the worker but for his family. It would result in an economic death of the family. And keeping that in mind, the court said that whenever they come back to duty, whenever they want to resume their work, they should be allowed to do so. And we request that this is the framework for a proper discussion, deliberation and resolution of this existing conflict. Today is a Constitution Day. We request the government to obey the court order, go by the constitutional framework and address the issues rather than acting in an vindictive manner.
The government doesn't seem in a mood to take back the employees. Now, what is the options? Meeru RTC लोने उन्नारू. आपको क्या लगता है कि एक्चुअली वर्कर्स की परिस्थिति क्या है उनके घरों में? मुझे मालूम है कि पिछले 2 महीने से सैलरी नहीं मिला, यानी कि लगभग 3 महीने से ऑलरेडी जो सैलरी के स्ट्रक्चर थे बहुत लो थे, वही अभी डिस्कशन में भी आया.
अभी हमारा लोगों को आप जितना भी गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज है उनसे सबसे कम तनख्वाह है, कम पेमेंट है, और उस पेमेंट से घर चलाने को और बहुत तकलीफ होता है, और बच्चा पढ़ने को, बच्चे को पढ़ाने को, शादी करने को, थोड़ा तो छोटा मोटा घर लेने को अपन जो लोन लेते हैं, बैंक सीसीएस कॉर्पोरेशन किधर भी कॉर्पोरेशन से लोन लेते हैं, और लोन लेने के बाद इसका तनख्वाह एकदम कम हो जाता है. कम हो जाके फिर क्या परसेंट डबल ड्यूटी करना पड़ता, और बाद में जो क्या है अब 3 महीने से तनख्वाह नहीं है. 3 महीने से तनख्वाह नहीं तो, और उसके घर में वो जो किराना स्कूल बच्चे सबको घर को भेज दे रहे. अब उसका तनख्वाह इमीडिएट से को सीएम साहब सब
वो बोलेंगे कि आपको 2 बारी मौका दिया मैंने. अक्टूबर 5 को बोला कि आप वापस आ जाइए, फिर नवंबर में बोला वापस आ जाइए. आप लोग नहीं आना चाह रहे थे.
मौका क्या बोला दिया, क्या ये कुछ तुम्हारा तनख्वाह बढ़ा तुम दिया, ये आरटीसी की बचा तुम दिया, और तुम्हारा कोई ये कॉर्पोरेशन से लोन दिला तुम, कुछ भी बात नहीं. गया आ जाओ बोले तो हम लोग जो स्ट्राइक में गया ऐसा कैसा आपका आवाज़ से आपका मुंह से गवर्नमेंट का बात जो कुछ वर्कर्सों को मिलना ना, कुछ भी आज भी नहीं. अभी कुछ भी सब छोड़ के भी सुबह नौकरी गए तो पूरा दरवाज़ा बंद करके, गेट बंद करके, पूरा अरेस्ट करके लेके जाके औरतों को, मर्दों को, छोटे छोटे बच्चे के माँ लोग हैं उनको सब को उठा के लेके जाके पुलिस से, घर में छोटे छोटे बच्चे रो रहे हैं, और उसका हाल क्या होगा? ऐसा नहीं करना ना सरकार। आप जो 53 डेज चल रहे हैं, आप बुला के बिठा के वो बातचीत करें तो इतना लंबे नहीं होता ना। आप पूरा किससे बात भी नहीं करता हूँ, किसको मुंह नहीं दिखाता हूँ। ऐसा हम लोग क्या चोरी किया, क्या उनको चोरी किया, तो लोगों पूरा देख रहे हैं ना। सब जन आपका गवर्नमेंट जो चला रहे हुकूमत, सबको मालूम हो रहा है ये गवर्नमेंट ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए। और सीएम साहब तेलंगाना का स्टेट मैंने लाया तो सब बच्चे तुम्हारे बच्चे सर का बता, अब बेटा क्या कर, सबको देना चाहिए। तेलंगाना जितना भी है पैसा है, वो जो भी हो, जमीन है, तो जो सब जितना तेलंगाना का पीपल है उसको सबको बांटना चाहिए। वैसा नहीं कर रहे, पूरा 4 लोग तुम्हारा आस पास लोग 4 लोग और अपने घर का लोग को पूरा खिला के सबको पुलिस वाले से लाठी मारूंगा बोले तो ऐसा नहीं चलता ना सरकार।
This is a time when we are talking about employment, unemployment at its highest rates perhaps. I mean, a few months ago we said 45 years, this is the highest unemployment rates that we are seeing. At this time, to remove 49,000 people out of their jobs, what indications, I mean, what are we going to do now? Because the workers I can see are feeling quite helpless.
मेरा नाम रवि, रैतु स्वराज्य वेदिका तरफ से मैं बात कर रहा हूँ। अभी आरटीसी पूरा वर्कर्स को ड्यूटी से निकाल देना ये बहुत गलत चीज़ होता है। जब 50,000 वर्कर्स स्ट्राइक में गया है, उसका न्याय डिमांड से गया है, प्राइवेटाइजेशन के खिलाफ गया है, उनका संस्था को बचाने के लिए गया है। जब कदम ये उठाना पड़ता है गवर्नमेंट का, वो संस्था को बचाने के लिए कोशिश करना है और रिस्टोर करने के लिए पूरा एम्प्लॉयज़ को लेने के लिए कोशिश करना है। लेकिन पूरा गवर्नमेंट्स, अभी नेशनल गवर्नमेंट से लेकर स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स पूरा पब्लिक सेक्टर को पूरा प्राइवेट करने में वो शामिल हो गया है। कॉरपोरेट से बातचीत हो जा रहा है, उनसे एग्रीमेंट्स हो जा रहे हैं पूरा प्राइवेटाइज करने के लिए। यही गवर्नमेंट भी आरटीसी को भी प्राइवेट करने के लिए कोशिश कर रही है। अभी तेलंगाना
announced that 50% तो प्राइवेटाइजेशन इज ऑलरेडी हैपनिंग।
स्टेप तो उन्हें 50% कर रहे, उनका मन में तो पूरा 100% करने का है, क्योंकि वो लोग गवर्नमेंट से पूरा प्राइवेट को देने के बाद ये जिम्मेदारी उनका हाथ से निकाल देना बोल के सोच रहे। पूरा सेक्टर को, एजुकेशन सेक्टर, हेल्थ सेक्टर, ट्रांसपोर्ट सेक्टर, कम्युनिकेशन सेक्टर, ये पूरा निकाल देने के बाद पूरा प्राइवेट कारपोरेट से वो लायक है, वो उनसे मिलके ये काम कर रहे। हम ये डिमांड कर रहे हैं, ये सिविल सोसाइटी की तरफ से आज का मीटिंग में 3 डिमांड हम किए हैं। एक पूरा आरटीसी वर्कर्स को पूरा वापस लेना है बिना कंडीशन से। दूसरा, प्राइवेटाइजेशन को प्रपोजल को विड्रा करना है। तीसरा, ये रिप्रेशन एनवायरनमेंट को आप क्रिएट करे है। ये तेलंगाना स्टेट पूरा पुलिस रिप्रेशन को एवॉल्व किया है, ये पूरा विड्रा करना है। डेमोक्रेटिक राइट्स को रिवोक करना है। कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल डे है, इस डेज में आप एक जिम्मेदारी लोगों से आरटीसी जेएसए से डिस्कशन करना है। वो पूरा स्ट्राइक को विड्रा करने के बाद वो पूरा लोगों को ड्यूटी पे लेना है। दूसरा, इश्यूज़ के ऊपर भी वो डिस्कशन करना है गवर्नमेंट। दूसरा, ये भी हम सोच रहे जर्नलिस्ट को, पत्रकारों को, नहीं तो एडिटर्स को पूरा उपाव के अंदर अभी जेल में डाल दे के केस बना के वो सिविल सोसाइटी का वॉइस को ख़त्म करना चाहते हैं, वो भी विड्रा करना है, वो केसेस को विड्रा करना है। आरटीसी वर्कर्स के तरफ कोई सिविल सोसाइटी सामने आए है, वो पूरा एकदम से यही डिमांड कर रहे, आरटीसी को बचाना है, प्राइवेटाइजेशन को विड्रा करना है, पूरा आरटीसी वर्कर्स को ड्यूटी पे लेना है।
At one level, KCR can say, at that time I was a revolutionary leader who was on the street, but now I have responsibility because I'm running a government, so I have to behave differently, I must be responsible. Would you like to respond?
Yes. My name is Y. Ashok Kumar. Working as President of Telangana Progressive Teachers Federation. I am representative to teachers. According to our opinion, the government is acting unconstitutionally. Today is Constitution Day because workers not taken any kind of letter from the government or neither the management or government. Even though they are not taking into duties, means it is unconstitutional and undemocratic process. So we are demanding that government have to reduce their more. So that is our demand.
Has this become, many of you are talking about a government where it's only the chief minister who talks. The RTC workers now, they got in a sense isolated because they are the ones who are losing their jobs, and they are the ones, have they been taken up the garden path, as the Chief Minister says. He keeps saying unions have misled you and you all fell into the trap.
నా పేరు నాగయ్య, తెలంగాణ విద్యావంతుల వేదిక రాష్ట్ర అధ్యక్షుడిగా దాని నుంచి రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాను. ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారి మాటలు చాలా దారుణమైనటువంటి అప్రజాస్వామికమైనటువంటి మాటలు. సంఘాలు లేకుండా వాళ్ళు ఉండాలని చెప్పడం ప్రజాస్వామ్యానికి విరుద్ధమైనటువంటివి. ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారి మాటలు ప్రతీకార రాజకీయాలను చూపించేటటువంటివి. అవి ప్రతీకారాన్ని చూపించుకునే విధంగా ఉన్నాయి. కానీ తెలంగాణ కోరుకున్న తెలంగాణలో అట్లాంటి రాజకీయాలు ఉంటాయని, అట్లాంటి పరిపాలన ఉంటుందని మేము అనుకోలేదు. దురదృష్టవశాత్తు ఈ కొద్ది కాలంలోనే, ఈ సమ్మె ప్రారంభమైన 50 రోజుల్లోనే 147 మంది కార్మికులు తెలంగాణ సమాజం కోల్పోయింది. చాలా దురదృష్టకరమైనటువంటి పరిస్థితి. ఈ పరిస్థితుల్లో యూనియన్ లేవంటే భారత రాజ్యాంగాన్ని ధిక్కరించినట్టే. యూనియన్ లేకుండా, సంఘం పెట్టుకునే హక్కు లేకుండా, సంఘంతో సంబంధం లేకుండా కార్మిక సంఘాలు మనజాలో ఆయన పూర్తిగా ప్రజాస్వామ్యానికి విరుద్ధంగా ఉన్నాడు. దాన్ని మేము ఖండిస్తూ ఉన్నాం. ఇవాళ యూనియన్లు మాత్రమే కాదు, కార్మికుల పక్షాన తెలంగాణ యావత్ పౌర సమాజం పూర్తిగా అండగా ఉన్నది. చదువుకున్న వాళ్ళు, బుద్ధిజీవులు వీళ్ళంతా కూడా అండగా ఉన్నారు. తెలంగాణలో ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కూడా ఇలా రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వాన్ని ఏహించుకుంటున్నారు, ఈసడించుకుంటున్నారు. ఇట్లాంటి పరిపాలన తెలంగాణ ప్రజలు కోరుకోలేదని చెప్తా ఉన్నారు. నిజంగా చెప్పాలంటే తెలంగాణ ఆకాంక్షలను కోల్పోయినటువంటి ప్రభుత్వం తెలంగాణ ప్రజల మనుగడలో ఉన్నటువంటి ప్రభుత్వం కాదు, వారి మనసుల నుంచి చెరిగిపోయిన ప్రభుత్వం. దీనికి పరిపాలించే అర్హత నైతికంగా కోల్పోయింది. దిగాల్సినటువంటి బాధ్యత ఉన్నది. ప్రభుత్వం అంటే కోర్టులు చెప్పినా వినని పరిస్థితి కనిపిస్తూ ఉన్నది, పెద్దలు చెప్పినా వినని పరిస్థితి కనిపిస్తూ ఉన్నది, ఎడిటర్స్ చెప్పినారు, బుద్ధిజీవులు చెప్పినారు, ఎవరు చెప్పినా వినని పరిస్థితి ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇది ఒక చెప్పాలంటే కఠినమైనటువంటి పరిపాలన. ఇది ప్రజలకు ఏమాత్రం ఆశించదగ్గ పరిపాలన.
What Mr. Nagaya is telling us is that the way this government is functioning, he says it is actually killing the aspirations of the people, and saying that people cannot unionize and cannot get together to demand for their rights. That's unconstitutional, and he's pointing out that this is an irony that's happening on the Constitution Day itself, and the fact that they do not want to listen to either civil society or to intellectuals or to even the journalists, the media that is giving its voices. That is something that he believes is the wrong way for a new state of Telangana to go. Sir, at this time, what are the options? Because we had an example of a Jayalalitha in the neighboring state who managed to actually crush an agitation, and Mr. KCR is also, in a sense, will see this as a victory.
This is absolutely handled very badly by the bureaucracy and even judiciary and even the government. See, the public sector is the biggest public sector company where they are serving very nook and corner of the village people are being taken with a very less price by this. So once upon a time, or even we say the RTC is for the development. Entire development comes through the only RTC.
Is there a problem if it is privatized? Many of you spoke about the fact that if RTC is there, the poor man, it's a guarantee for his access to health, access to livelihood, access to whatever else that he wants to do.
Definitely. Private buses, they won't come with this price. And even for the subsidies, a lot of subsidies are given for the students and even for the workers and the farming community. And so many journalists are given passes and whatnot. So-called MPs are also given, MLAs are not given, but they are moving in a big cars now. But thing is not now. It is of 70 years old RTC organization, and this is for the right from beginning also. And as a being me, as a public sector employees federation chairman, I have been seeing this government for last 6 years. There are about 91 organizations under Section 9, but no corporation is taken care by this government. We had
the Chief Minister that day said, if I merge the RTC with the government, then at least 58 other organizations are going to ask, and it's not practical for me to do that.
No. Point here is, it's not like that. No. This is only ambition. Everybody, a human being, normally what he says, never if I go into the government, I will have one protection is secured. With the, what do you call this, pension will come, those things will come up. But this particular issue has come up because of the neighboring state. The neighboring state chief minister clearly said, I am going to merge entire RTC. Obviously people will have, and moreover our chief minister also, every issue is taken care by the same. And if he gives 51, I will give you 52. If he gives 40,
there's a competitive politics going on there, but not in this case.
Obviously the people will ask, and especially the RTC employees are given with a very low payment. This is absolutely fact. But higher middle management, top management, they have high pay. But in the lower cadre, they are very less. I know now. See, being a corporate employee, we don't have any pension for that. Only thing is they have to take the PF, and while going, whatever the leave concession, that they go and go. But thing is, the entire governments are depending on the public sector because they are doing the big social, their service. Take Civil Supplies Corporation and even Markfed and take Agros. They are helping the farming community. But government never see, you can take an example of any corporation. Till now, a single recruitment has not been done for the last 6 years in the public sectors. This is a major issue and people are dying. One fellow can work for his own work from morning to evening, but he can't work for the 5 people work now. So they are working, hard working. And we have got about, lakhs of tons of paddies being purchased by the civil supplies. But very meager stuff. So, and Nizam Sugar Factory, almost closure.
So the Telangana aspirations are not being met. Is that what you are ultimately saying?
Actually, ultimately what we want to say is this RTC strike brought the autocratic face of KCR into the light. There is no government in this Telangana. There is no minister. No one is acting. Only one person is acting. That is KCR. And
But he was your leader at one point in time. Of all the organizations that are now talking about.
he is not only the leader. There are many leaders in this Telangana. They all brought this Telangana movement. One point I want to say here is, if first freedom fighter is successful, this RTC strike is also successful. So this is the starting point of KCR's downfall. That's what we want to say. That's it.
Thank you, sir. So all civil society organizations, in a sense, coming forward and saying that they don't want KCR to take these decisions unilaterally, and that he will have to listen to them and also go by the word of the law. In Hyderabad, with camera person Nagaraju, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.